So you want to visit more customers while driving fewer miles, right? Well, portatour will get you there. This demo video will show you how. The first thing to know about portatour is that it's a web app. This means that it works on your PC, tablet, and smartphone. This is what it looks like on a PC, and this is what it looks like on a smartphone. You can perform all tasks, like seeing your customers and your schedule on a map, in a list, and in detail. The functionality is the same. So how did we get here with all the customers loaded up and ready to go? Well, you start with your customer list in an Excel file. Let's assume you have your customers' names, addresses, desired call intervals, and other fields like telephone numbers. Then, just proceed to import it like so. Import customers. Enter your home location. Click Geocode, then Save. Create customers. Select the file with your customer data. Upload. Map all the fields so portatour gets who and where your customers are, which of them are important, how often they should be visited, and when they're open. Easy as pie. In addition to this manual import, you can also synchronize data with existing CRM and ERP systems, more about which up ahead. And here is your list. And here are your customers on the map. By default, they're colored according to urgency. Red customers are overdue because they haven't been visited within their assigned interval. Yellow customers are due for a visit. And green customers have been visited recently. You know the challenge. You have to visit as many customers as possible. You need to decide which customers to visit, on which days, and in which order. That's a complicated task, which typically takes many hours of painstaking work. That's now all in the past. In portatour, you just click Schedule and Calculate Schedule, and within seconds, you have your schedule for the week. Here it is, for today, tomorrow, and the following days. Portatour selects the right customers to visit on the right day and in an optimized schedule. Portatour is like a magic calendar, instantly chock full and optimized. You can also view your schedule on the map. Here it is for today, and here it is for the week. If you follow portatour's suggestions, you will be sure to drive fewer miles, never forget any customers, and reduce your planning effort to an absolute minimum. Once your route is optimized, portatour helpfully guides you through your working day. Monday morning, you get in your car, and you see that your first customer is Shane Peterson. You click Navigation, and this will open up Google Maps, Apple Maps, Waze, or whatever your preferred navigator is for turn-by-turn instructions. You also see here all the information that is necessary to know about your customer. By the way, you can add more fields here according to your needs, more about which up ahead. When you have finished your call at Shane, you click Called Now and enter a note. Gave new catalog and invited to company event. And a reminder for next time. Bring brochures. And now, the urgency reverts to 0, and Shane is turned to green on the map. Shane will be automatically scheduled again, according to his interval, in about 60 days, on or about this date. You go back to your schedule. Your next customer is Sandra Carter. Click Navigation to get there. She was last visited 56 days ago and is therefore 186% due of her 30-day interval and thus red on the map. And when you arrive, you find that Sandra is not available. For whatever reason, she can't receive you today. So you click Missed. As it turns out, she's never available on Monday. You save the call report and see here that she is still 186% due of her 30-day interval. This is your attempt just now. She's not available. Let's now modify the business hours so that portatour won't schedule her on Mondays anymore. What portatour will do now is reschedule her as soon as feasible, just not today, and never again on a Monday. As of tomorrow, portatour will attempt to schedule Sandra on an optimized route. Portatour never forgets a customer. You return to your schedule. Now you've done all the work you should have completed by just after 10 a.m., and you have a bit of time to spare, but you're raring to go and are in no mood to lose momentum before your appointment with Emily Gomez. Portatour originally scheduled 7 calls for today. Of those 7, you have already done 2. So you update your schedule. And now you can do 8 calls. You've already done 2 plus 8 equals 10. That's 3 more calls. So already just by updating the schedule in real time, in addition to the added efficiency that you have by using automated route planning, by using the dynamic planning feature, you can visit up to 25% more customers to boot. Whenever you work faster or slower than what the schedule suggests, you can update the schedule in real time to reflect that reality. The calendar shows you everything you are currently busy with. You have a fixed appointment at 11 a.m. Let's say a customer calls and says, "You've got to visit me tomorrow at 9 a.m. No problem. You make an appointment here at the customer. The customer's name is Thomas Turner. It will be a 30-minute appointment, and away we go. We have an overlap here, as Sandra Carter was moved here, and Brandy Cox was also suggested by portatour for this time slot. Portatour helpfully tells you to update the schedule now to take the input into account, which you do. And within a few seconds, the clash is resolved and the route is optimized. Let's check it out on the map. Aha! Not a single mile wasted. The schedule is the future. The reports are the past. And the calendar is the synthesis where both come together. You can export reports, and you also have the portatour report, which you can request like so. It provides you valuable statistics to help you improve your performance. Portatour is your personal route planner. In the options, you can configure portatour to your specific needs. For example, you can set your working hours. This is the default setting, but you actually want to work a bit longer, so you're going to change that and have a longer day. Just like that. But on Friday, you shorten your hours in compensation. There we go. Here's where you set your lunch break. You have a big territory, so you can set overnight stays. Let's say 3 days a week, and portatour will automatically schedule them for additional efficiency. Portatour will only schedule an overnight stay if needed and only on days where you have to travel to the outer reaches of your territory. You can also add custom fields. Let's say you want to store information about your customers, for example, your contact person's role. So we can create a custom field for role, like so. Your customers are generally small businesses, so we'll say the two possible roles are employee and owner. So now, when you visit your next customer, Amber Ward, we see here under information that we can select the contact person's role. You can also do custom fields for reports. So when we click Called Now, did she purchase? Yes, and she has products A and C in stock. Reminder, bring sample of product B. And it's all right here. You can add up to 100 custom fields for each of customers and reports, and also for appointments and tasks. Now that you've seen a brief overview of the main functionalities, here's a teaser regarding some more features that you will definitely find helpful. You can assign symbols for certain customers. You can display your customers based on various other customer data. For example, revenue, type, or call interval. You can select customers on the map with the lasso. You can also filter customers using the extended search function. This can be useful for campaigns, for example, by including selected customers in the schedule with high priority. You can also include call blocks for when a customer won't be available. Let's say that this example is for the end of the year holidays. You can drag and drop appointments in the calendar, as well as convert call suggestions to fixed appointments. And while we're on the topic of appointments, you can create recurring appointments. This is your calendar with the weekly view. Here it is with the monthly view. Feel free to share your calendar with other calendar systems like Outlook. Enter your favorite hotels for overnight stays. And you can organize your tasks. Guess what? portatour works for both individual field reps as well as for enterprises. Here is the user management where companies with multiple field reps can create users, set different user groups, manage roles, and set permissions. portatour works as a standalone solution as well as tightly integrated in ERP and CRM systems. For Salesforce, Dynamic CRM, and Viva CRM, use our out-of-the-box integrations. For all other systems, use the HTTPS API for importing and exporting Excel and CSV files. What's more, we offer workshops to get you up and running in minimal time. This has been a walkthrough of the most important features of portatour. Every rep is different, and portatour handles all the common situations you are likely to face in your field work. You can try out everything you've seen with our 30-day free trial. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us at sales@portatour.com. We will be more than happy to help you to drive fewer miles and visit more customers. We wish you a productive day on optimized routes. Thank you for your attention.